Hi, here we are in the shed and it's 10 o'clock at night, 10 degrees Celsius. So it's not the warmest night, but we've got the fire on inside and everything's fine. Ran into a bit of trouble with this thing. How can I put it? Slackness. Not on my part, but they'd forgotten about us. So what I've done, I've called them again. And they said, yeah, it comes with screws too, because that's what threw a monkey in the wrench, so to speak. I asked them, does it come with screws? And the woman on the end of the phone said, oh, I don't know. I'll have to check. I'll get back to you. She never did. So anyway, I rang and they said, yeah, it comes with screws. Good. Okay, I said, when can I have it? Well, you have to come down to the store, pay for it, then they ring us and then we put it in the post and we send it to them and then you have to come back and get it. Okay, right. So that's that. And it comes with the pulley and everything, and it broke. Unfortunately, it wasn't the pull cord originally, that there was something actually systemically wrong with it. And like I mentioned, I think a while back, this thing is between 5 and 7 years. I think I'd say 5 years. It could be a bit more. And she's been punching up above her weight for that length of time because we've been out in the forest. You've seen what we've done. And she's been good. Only the pull cord thingy it broke. And we're getting another one complete with all of the gubbins inside and everything. So it's going to be there. It's going to be back on deck and I'll be firing again. And I won't have to get this thing out and kill myself. I'll be able to use this, which is good. So I've got all the bits and pieces for it, but it's broken. We're going to Wangaratta tomorrow and we will be doing the business down there. We'll see the store and everything. And we'll also be going to Bunnings. And what I've got to get there is blades. Now you can't see this, and I'll drag it out if I can not hit the tripod. This is Mrs. Mac's garden shredder. Now we've sharpened the bejeebers out of the blades on that thing, and it needs new blades. Again, it's been used almost industrially, I suppose, and it's a backyard thing, and it's been absolutely abused. So we're getting some new blades for that as well. So and hopefully I can check out and see if I can get a haircut as well, because with this COVID thing, am I allowed to say that? With this thing that we all know about, can't get a haircut. Certainly not around here. And we don't shoot into town a lot. So we'll get in there. Probably won't be able to get a haircut tomorrow, but I'll be able to organise one for next week and we'll get that done too. And then we've got to get out and cut that grass. It's grown about that much since we cut it last time. Oh, and I went and got a full tank of juice. So that's there, 10 litres of that. So we're all set to do that too. So the weekend's going to be over before we even get started on all this. But tomorrow's Saturday. We'll get things going, and probably by Sunday or Monday we'll be up and pumping. And then hopefully by Tuesday or Wednesday I'll be able to get a haircut. But that's the situation. Now it's nice and cold outside. It's been really a nice day. We expected a bit of rain, didn't get it. Got most of it last night, and it's just been a nice day. Not a warm day, but reasonable. It's 21 degrees inside, 10 degrees outside, so it's about time to get back inside. Well, welcome to Sunday morning, and we're in the backyard, and we've just completed cutting the backyard, except for that bit right there, which is where the car used to be. I've moved the car, and have you ever seen that people just cut around their car and leave the car sitting there in grass this long? When I was driving the recycling truck, I used to see that a lot. People just would cut around the car and either be too lazy, or maybe the car wouldn't move because the battery was flat, or it had run out of registration or something, and they were upset with the car and it didn't move, and they just cut around it, and it looked awful. And so I thought, yeah, I felt like that too. I went, no, I'm going to move the car and I'm going to cut that grass. And there's a bit around the corner too, and of course over there where we're going to whippersnipper through that. Now the whippersnipper's working and everything's fine, but I got out this morning and it's very wet. It is still clumpy, like that. We've got clumps of grass, but I had to do it. I had to get it done. So we're doing that. We're only halfway through. I've still got the front of the house and then right outside near the road to do as well. But you know, we went to a Wangaratta yesterday, and we saw Trev too. Bumped into Trev at the supermarket. We were going in there. Actually, we're going in there to use the loos, and they were closed. But everybody was so depressed. I was wanting to do a video, and just people were walking around with their masks on, and I totally understand. So no, look, it's just too depressing. So we won't be doing any videos like that until the masks come off and people can smile again, because I don't think a lot of people are smiling behind those masks. But we have work to do today. We've got to finish cutting this grass. There seems to be a lot of grass. It has grown, I reckon, a couple of inches since we cut it. We cut it about 3 days ago, or before it rained, so maybe 4 days. And by gee, it's grown. That's springtime, isn't it? You can hear it in the birds, and they come in for food. We've just had magpies down here, and they've got the galahs coming in too. And but they're all coming in for a bit of food, especially when you cut the grass, because the worms come up and they follow you round. Instead of swooping you, they'll follow you behind the lawnmower and pick out the worms. It's fantastic. I think I've stirred up my neighbour into cutting his grass too. I saw him over there. But yeah, so spring has certainly sprung. We've had some rains, and we are due a little bit more rain, but while the sun is shining, we'll get that grass cut. Whoa, Monday morning. Yes, it is, and it's beautiful. It is just a glorious day with the sun shining, the big blue sky, and we're off on our Monday morning walk, and we're still doing 30 kilometres a week. Some weeks even more. We're up to, a couple of weeks ago I did 40. I was just bored. So anyway, we're back out doing our walk. The weight is coming off, but it's come off all over. So I haven't actually changed shape. So I've still got this potty belly, truck driver's stomach sticking out. But I've actually lost weight all over. So I'm feeling good. And everything feels fine. Had a bit of a sore throat about a month ago. But anyway, that's gone. Feeling great. Mrs. Mac's feeling great. And we're out of here. So catch you a little later.